Hawaii, Shannon Andrews and Gandhi. I'm a dietitian and nutrition coordinator for the Otoe-Missouria tribe. I'm also a certified personal trainer and have been working with clients and teaching classes since 2007. Here at the Wellness Center, we offer exercise classes multiple times a week, and they're free and open to the public. Gym access is also free. You just have to bring your photo ID and sign up with either me or with the diabetes coordinator, Tiffany Young. Hope to see you soon. Tori Good.
We're going to do chair exercises today. So, one great thing about chair exercises, you can do them with the chair, or if you're able, you don't have to use the chair. But we always have the chair as an option. And for those at home, we have a group here. One important thing to remember is to not work out alone. That doesn't mean somebody has to maybe be watching you the whole time, but make sure somebody's in the house. Accidents happen. So let's get started. We're just gonna start moving our arms, and then at our feet. So we're gonna do most of these exercises for about a minute. And if you need to make this easier, you can sit in the chair and we're just doing the same motion, picking up our feet and moving our arms. And always remember, this isn't a competition. Do what you can. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. If you need to take a break when you need to. And we're here in the gym. We have our little weights, we have equipment. If you need to make it a little harder at home, you don't have to have anything special. You could use cans or water bottles. All right, great job. Keep marching. The next one we're gonna do is our leg raises. So we're just going to bring our leg up and out to the side for sitting. We're gonna do one side and then the other. So if you're standing, use the chair for balance. We're gonna bring the right leg out and then the left. Just to the side. You can do a little improv. If your chair's too low for you, find something that's a little taller. Great job. The next one we're gonna do is squats. Squats. So we're in front of our chair and we're just gonna sit down and stand back up. You can put your hands on your hips. Or if you need more balance, you can get another chair and help you stand up that way. The more you do in a minute, the harder it's gonna be. If you can do 3 in a minute, that's fine. Do what you can. Again, we're not competing with anyone. Do what you can. If you need to skip it at all, that's fine too. Remember, there's a difference between difficulty and pain, and always stay safe. If it's hard, give it a try. If it hurts, don't do it. And we'll move on to our toe lifts or calf raises. So we're just bringing our toes up, or up on our tippy toes, heels up. You can add your little weights on your knees. Give it a good squeeze at the top. All right, and now we're gonna move on to our leg extensions. So we're just gonna bring our right foot up and our left. And remember, if you're working out at a gym, we wanna, keep good hygiene, especially in the wintertime. We don't want to get sick. Be sure and wash your hands after you use any equipment, even the little dumbbells. Use the sanitizing wipes when they're available. Great job. And of course, keep breathing. We're not holding our breath at any time today. We're gonna do one more, finish with the left. Good job. Okay, so now we're gonna add some arms with our lower body. So again, you can keep the march and you can use your little weights, and we got our arms out to the side, and we're gonna march and do circles forward. Great job. Two more forward, and now we're gonna go backwards. Sometimes I forget to move my legs when I'm doing both. It's okay, we're not worried about perfection on rhythm. We're worried more about our form. If you need to slow down and just do arms, you can do that, of course. And if you get bored doing your march and you're coordinated enough, you could give a kick. I don't know if I'm that coordinated. Probably help if I alternated. There we go. We're working our body and our mind. Finish on the left. Okay, give it a break. We're done now. Great job. A couple more. Okay, we're moving on to our overhead press. So again, you don't have to use weights. You could just use your arms. We're starting here at our sides and just pushing up towards the ceiling. Slow and controlled, back down. And when you're ready, add me some kicks. Keep breathing, again, not holding our breath. Couple more. So we're not counting today, we're just going by time. So we just want to make sure we get both sides. I'm right-handed. I usually start on the right, so I try to end on the left. One more. Great job. For this one, let's put our weights down. This is my favorite stretch, especially if you're sitting a lot during the day. It's YTW. It's exactly like it sounds. So we're gonna take a deep breath in, exhale, and inhale. Big reach and make a Y. And exhale down, and inhale. We're gonna make a T. We're really squeezing those shoulder blades together. Back down. And a W, and do it again. So we got a Y, down, T, down, and a W. This is great if you sit at a desk. Y, really helps strengthen your back, get you standing up straight, and a W. Good job. We get a Y, a T, and a W. I think we got one more. Y, T, and W. All right. We're moving on to alternating front and side raises. So if you want, use your weights, but we're just gonna lift our hands up to the front and then down to the side. So front and side. And when you're ready, give me a march. Again, for your body and mind. Do a couple more. I don't know what I'm doing. I started to change to a kick and then abandoned it mid-kick. Kick or march, whichever. Do one more, finish on the left. Good job. Okay, for this one, we're gonna do our wall push-up. So you need to be standing and everyone find a wall. And all we're gonna do is stand back a little bit from the wall and we're gonna push, lean forward and push. Make sure you have balance for this. The farther out you get, the harder it's gonna be. If it makes you nervous at all, skip this one. We're just pushing against the wall. All right, find our spots. Great job, guys. I'm gonna start this one. We're doing a clock reach. So we kind of start at 12 o'clock, 3 and 6, back to the front. So this is the hardest standing. We just reach all the way back and here. Remember to keep breathing. Sitting, we just reach to the back, stop in the middle, and the other side. So as far as you could go, if that's to here, that's fine. Again, no injuries today. All right, that's the last one on my left. Now, this one, you definitely have to be sitting down. We're gonna do our seated crunches. So we're gonna scoot up a bit on our chair. You can grab the side if you need to, and we're just gonna lean back. You can rest back, and you can bring your right leg up and your left. Just as far as you can. And again, if you need to slow it down and take a rest in the middle, that's fine. If you want to make it harder, we can do both feet at once. It's a good effort. Remember, one leg at a time is always an option. They're really hard. All right, and on the left, all right. So our legs are still out in front, and we're gonna reach towards our toes. If you need more stability, bend one leg and reach one side. And take a breath in, and when you exhale, reach again. Careful, nice and easy. If you're doing one side, it's time to switch. So bring our left leg out and reach to the left. All right, one more. Great job. Okay, so one thing that we want to work on as we get older is balance. I think we did that a lot as kids, and then maybe we don't so much when we get to be an adult, but it's still very important. So for that, we definitely have to stand, and you can use your chair as a support. If you need to, if you can do it without the chair, that's wonderful, but we're just going to stand on one foot. We'll start on the right. If you need to balance on, put your other toe down to keep your balance, that's fine. Pick it up, let go of the chair, it's even better. A few more seconds, and let's switch. So left foot down, and we're gonna pick up the right. Again, you can use your toe for balance if you need it. Pick it up in between, use the chair. Great if you don't need them, need any of the supports. Professional flamingos in here. 5 more seconds. All right, back to the right foot down. And this time we're gonna try and raise our left arm up and balance. Good job. Now bring it out to the side a little bit. And relax. All right, left side. You can change your chair around if you need to. So we're gonna balance on our left foot, and our right arm goes up. Job. Again, try and let go of the chair. Remember, it's there if you need it. And bring your arm out to the side. Good job. And relax. Okay, this next exercise is called rock the boat. So we're just shifting our weight between our front foot. We're gonna bring our right foot forward and our left foot back. And it's gonna be like we're taking a step forward and then rock back. Forward and back. Right foot forward first. We'll switch. Remember to keep the chair close by. And now we're going with left foot forward, right foot back, same motion. We're going to transfer our weight to the front foot. Bring the left one up if you can. If not, leave it down. Coming back on the left or the right foot. Great job. One more. Okay, now we all have tennis balls here, so we're going to show you another addition for our balance. So we're standing on one leg, we'll stand on the right leg. If it's between falling and catching the ball, don't do that. If the ball rolls away, that's fine, but we're just going to stand on our right foot and bounce down and catch it. So if you need to let the ball go, do. Don't dive to catch it. And switch to the other foot. So I'm switching hands here, but if you need to stay in the same hand and use the chair for balance, that's fine. Working on a little hand-eye coordination and our balance. It's hard, but hopefully it's a little fun. All right, one more. Great job. Relax. Our last exercise today is going to be our heel-toe walk. If you need balance, probably by the wall. And we're just one foot in front of the other. Down our line. And back the other way. Good practice. All right, great job today. That's the end of our program. If you want it to be harder, of course, you could rewind from the exercises and do that part again and just add the balance at the end. You want to work slow and steady. If you haven't been working out, just try a little bit. Remember, we want to remember we did something yesterday. We don't want to be so sore we can't move. So thank you guys for coming. Have a great day.